Hello everybody, Derek here from Addictive Tips, and in this video we are going to be talking about how to install Solus OS. So as you can see, I'm running this in a virtual machine and it's not full screen, and the reason it's not full screen is because Solus doesn't want to load full screen unless it's installed. So go through the article please and learn how to make a live disk, and once you've booted up, all you got to do is click the Install OS button there on the desktop and start it up, and it will bring up the installation tool. So you need to check out and look through the language list, figure out what your language is. I'm sure you already know what it is, and then click the next button. Let it find your location automatically, and they're not going to violate your privacy, anything like that. It's just to figure out what your keyboard layout is and your time zone. And once you set the time zone, you can go to examining the storage devices. So I have Ubuntu on here, going to replace the data, but if I were to be dual booting, I would check this option here. And we can erase the drive and click the next button. If I want to set up LVM, I can do that. I can also select encrypt. I'm not going to do either of those things because I don't want to, and I'm not going to be using this, but if you did, that you can do that for sure. Click the next button to move on, type in your host name, and my host name is going to be Solus test because this is just a virtual machine. And you'll need to select the install a bootloader button, because if you don't, well, you don't have a bootloader. This is a good option if you're using something like Ubuntu, maybe another distribution, and you've got Solus as well, and you just want to get it installed and then use a bootloader that will detect it. You can definitely uncheck this box, but most of the people using Solus are not going to be checking that option. To move on, click the next button and then fill out the information. So the username I'm going to set up is Derek. I'm going to enter my real name, which is Derek Diner. Enter my password and re-enter my password to confirm it. Then I'll click the Add Now button, click Next, and then click the Install button. It's going to give me a warning. It's going to tell me that this is going to make changes to my disks and it could result in data loss. Do I want to continue? And the answer for me is yes, I want to continue with the installation. So at this point, it's going to install everything. It's going to go through and Solus will be installed. Once it's finished, you'll see a pop-up window, and this pop-up window is going to tell you that Solus is done installing. Let's take a quick tour while we're waiting for this to get going. The installation is going to take a very long time. I'm not going to stick around for it, but I will show you what the OS is going to look like. So once you get this installed, this is what you see on here is what you get. You get this really nice file manager, this really good looking set of icons, overall very well designed. But I'm going to let Solus install. My name is Derek. As always, please check the description for the article below, and I will see you in the next video.